Hey YouTube, Mark Kaufman here again with another video, and I wanted to talk about the 84mm Spartan without a keyring. Now this is one that I picked up recently. This was a TSA confiscated knife, and the reason why I picked this up, you'll see that it does have a little bit of wear on the blade. I haven't really cleaned it up other than the scales. Reason why I picked this up is this is a older model. You'll see that by the corkscrew here that it does have those older grooves, and I did notice that this is not the best example of that. I mean, whew, the machining on this was pretty rough. Pretty rough indeed. And I don't suspect somebody did that. I think this came out of the factory like that. So this is going to be a user, but I suspect this one is probably from the mid-80s. Given the tang stamps we've got here, and just the estimation of the corkscrew and when they stopped doing that, I think it's probably from the mid-80s. It's looking pretty good for the mid-80s, but this is the 84mm version of the Spartan, and I really like this version because it doesn't have a key ring. It's key ringless, and it's 84mm, so it's really compact, really tight, really fills the hand, and it's just a wonderful carry. But it's not my number one Swiss Army knife. Now, I did make a video on the Huntsman, and I actually ended up retitling that because it was actually the Climber that I was reviewing. I completely forgot that the Huntsman has a saw. So I'm gonna have to be putting up another video on the Huntsman knife, and that actually is not my favorite Victorinox knife. My favorite is the Hiker. So not the Hiker, the Climber, because it's got all the tools I need on a Swiss Army knife. But for this one, it comes close. It's just I really need those scissors. I really need scissors on a Swiss Army knife, because breaking out a knife blade, really, that's not an option for me everywhere I go. So I thought you guys would enjoy seeing this vintage, I guess vintage, Swiss Army knife. It's interesting, and you can pick these old Victorinoxes up for nothing on eBay. I actually picked this one up for like 10 bucks, pre-owned, and just put a little bit of TLC into it, and it came out wonderful. So I think they're worthwhile, and I think it's worth doing the work to get it to this point. So thank you so much for joining me again on another YouTube video. And if you like this video, like and subscribe. It really helps me out. I'm not wanting to grow big, but I am wanting to grow a little bit. So thank you so much for joining me and viewing my video.